All right, so this is a response to Nicole Wagner's post. Thanks for the post, Nicole. She's just asking about seeing if we can get a simple, clear, concise explanation of some of the formulas, specifically the weighted average cost of capital, the WACC, or the dividends-based valuation model, which is also called the Gordon growth model or the dividends discount model. But first, let me say that you won't have to calculate those for the final, right? What you're going to be doing is you'll be using this model, and again you'll be doing the projections in this tab, which flow over to this tab, and then you discount these, the future cash flows to present value, as well as the terminal value, and that gets you a lump sum amount, right? And that flows over here, and then you deduct the discount for lack of control and the lack of marketability. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and explain these. Okay, so for the WACC, here's what we got to do. So I'm making some assumptions. This is an example. Let's say we've got 50 million in equity, 100 million in debt. The tax rate is 35%, cost of equity is 8%, cost of debt is 5%. So I want to get the weight of the equity, which is 33%, and the debt is 67%. So here I start. So 33% times cost of equity. All right, so that's the equity piece of it. Now I'm taking the debt piece of it and multiplying that times the cost of debt. But then I'm also going to multiply that times 1 minus the tax rate, because I got to factor in the tax shield here, right? So it makes the cost of the debt actually lower, right? Since you get a tax shield because of it. And so that gets you to, let's see, 4.8%. All right, so that's the WACC. Dividend discount model. So let's assume we get a dividend of $1.50. Got a required rate of return of 8%. We're looking 1 year into the future, and the estimated sell to stock price in 1 year is 25 bucks. All right, so what we're going to do first is we will take I'll just do formulas. We'll take 1.5, and we're going to divide that by 1 plus 8%. All right, so that gives us one piece of the equation. The other piece is to discount this to present value, which is dividing by 1 plus 8. That gets you to 23.14. Then you add these two together, and that should be the current value of the stock. All right, okay, all right. Let me know if this doesn't make sense or you have questions.